Michael Todd versus Georgi Zaranov, East versus West 18. This match proved one thing. It made it very clear. Michael should immediately cut down to 115 kilos. He is not made for this super heavyweight category, at least not for the top 5 guys. So you may think by this statement that Michael lost his super match, but did he? Let's find out. Round 1, Georgi Zaranov was in one of the most amazing tug of wars which we have ever seen. The match was literally like this, back and forth, back and forth. You may be thinking that I'm over exaggerating things here, but no, it was literally a back and forth tug and war, trying to climb over the hand of each other, and Georgi was winning that tug of war. And literally while I'm speaking that, Michael is doing this tug of war motion, because that's what was happening there. And while this tug of war was happening, Georgi was able to slowly climb over top of Michael's hand, and then he started pronating as well. And then with a single surge, he was able to press Michael Todd down. He did press Michael easier than Hermes Gasparini. He did press Michael easier than Vitaly Laletin. Round 2 again. This time Georgi started with a posting style top roll, but he elbow fouled off the front of the pad. His positioning, hand positioning, pronation was great. The match was over if it started there. But fortunately for Michael, it didn't, because Georgi made an elbow foul. Once again, after the restart, same posting style top roll from Georgi. And this time he got the hand position and again pinned Michael without much trouble. Once again, easier than Hermes Gasparini. That was surprising. And this guy is a hooker, not a top roller. He recently tried top rolling just for Michael. We have not really seen that from him in the past. At least not much, at least not at the guy, not at a level where the guys are at his level or above him. Fortunately, once again, there was a foul on Georgi. The referees had already given the pin to Georgi, but Michael protested. He complained, and the referees saw the replay. There was a small foul off the front of the elbow pad by Georgi. So it was a second foul on him. Michael got the round. The score was 1-1. And again, Michael this time switched strategy. He went straight for a flop press. I was saying that don't do that, Michael. Georgi's arm power is way more than you. You're going to get defeated. But no, Michael went for a flop and immediately switched to a top roll. This gave him a better position than before. He cracked almost, I shouldn't say cracked, but he had a slightly better position in the center table against Georgi. Georgi tried that tug of war again. This time it didn't really work out for him. And Michael, for the first time in the entire match, got on the offensive side. Georgi tried to get behind his shoulder, and he did get behind his shoulder by just rolling Michael to the left side towards his own winning side, but then he elbow fouled, and he did that a couple of times. So this was a foul on Georgi, 2 fouls, and he lost this round too. So by this time, Michael was coming back in the match. Georgi's hand was not the same. Michael was making good adjustments. In the third round too, he was going for a press, and he successfully flash pinned him with a press. So Michael proved that despite being down 1-0 and even 2-0 at a point, which was overturned later on, why did I say that he needs to get down to 115 kilos? Georgi Zaranov is not a top roller, and he's not in the top 10 of the world. He still took 1.5 round from Michael. That's not looking good on him, because this clearly shows that Michael is probably never ever going to be top 5 in the world. The guys just won't let that happen. If Michael is okay while getting these matches against number 10, 12, 9, 8 guys, and he wants to be in that spot, it's good for him. But if he wants to be in the top 5, top 3, then he needs to get to 115 kilos, and that's the only way possible. It's not going to work for him otherwise. Thanks for watching, like the video, and I'll see you again.